What's going on, everybody? UFC Paris, France. Imavov and Borralho goes down in about a week and a half's time, and I just wanted to get some early picks out there. And I'm gonna start with the early fight: Eunice Dubin and Kennedy Freeman. I would have probably gone Kennedy Freeman. I don't know. I don't know who. I know Dubin. She got chinned by Judice, and she chinned that bitch on the Contender Series. But, yeah. Shauna Bannon and Sam Hughes. I was originally recording this video. I got 3 minutes in before the fucking shit got corrupted, so I'm fucking making this video. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw these odds. Minus 260 Sam Hughes is so insane to me, and I'm taking Shauna Bannon as the early pick to win this fight, 29-28 decision. Based on outstriking Sam Hughes, I don't think Sam Hughes is going to be able to land effective shots on her. I think Sam Hughes does a good job of pressure, but I think her pressure is going to fuck up a lot. And I think a lot of the time she's just going to be walking into side kicks, walking into shots. And a lot of Shauna Bannon's shots are kicks, which keep Bannon outside of Sam Hughes' range of punishment. And I don't think Sam Hughes is going to really be able to pop Shauna Bannon's head back really bad. I know Pooja Tomar, a head kick dropped her. Sam Hughes is not going to do it. I don't think so. I think Sam Hughes is more of a grind him out style fighter. And I think her fight style is just suited to get outstruck to a decision by Shauna Bannon, man. I think Shauna Bannon wins this one as a 220 underdog, plus 220, which is wild. Odds should be way closer on this fight. Taking Shauna Bannon to win this one as an underdog. Moving on up the card, Brad Tavares takes on Robert Brychek, and I'm going Brad Tavares, man, by decision. Maybe even no. You know what, bro? I'm going Brad Tavares by KO, bro. Actually, no, I can't do that. I can't do that in the Big 25. I'm going Tavares by decision, dude. I think he's just a far, far better fighter than Robert Brychek, who got styled on by Potieria. It's tough. All he has is he has a lot of power. Don't get me wrong. Brychek has some power. He's one of these sauced up KSW guys that when he got to the UFC doesn't look like this. And I think Brychek has a really good chance of actually chinning Tavares, because Tavares is older now. He's been hurt multiple times in his fights. Bruno Silva knocking you out in any way from 2023 to 2025 is crazy. But I'm going to lean Brad Tavares to use that experience. I'm going to say he has a tough round one where he gets hurt. And I'm going to say he comes back 29-28 unanimous and pretty easily beats Brychek in the second and third round. Brychek's good, but I just don't think he's good enough. Moving on, Sam Patterson takes on Trey Waters. Mate, I'm going Sam Patterson, bro. I picked Sam Patterson against Danny Borralho when no one picked him to beat him. I said he was going to win by first round finish, and he won by first round knockout. I thought it was more than likely going to be a sub, but I thought there was a chance he ground and pound TKO'd. He actually just knocked him the fuck out. Arm triangle Kiefer Crosby, not really too impressive, but Naraji did Crosby way worse. So, and Lanez, another shitty win. I can see this one being a good one for Trey Waters, but Billy Ray Goff, he went to the brink of death with Billy Ray Goff 3 times over. All 3 rounds were pushed to the limit type rounds for Trey Waters. And I just don't rate Billy Goff that highly now. After that fucking Brahimai limping, I couldn't, I know Brahimai's on a little streak, but he's super boring. And Trey Waters, could have finished Josh Quinlan either. I'm going Sam Patterson. I think he's way higher finishing ability. And I'm actually going to say he beats Trey Waters by a round 2 submission rear naked choke. I'm going to say he gets him by a rear naked choke in the second round. I think their striking is going to be more actually in terms of the favor of Trey Waters. But I think Patterson has way more finishing ability on the feet. And I think Patterson's going to use his striking to set up the takedowns very easily. Trey Waters got taken down once or twice by Billy Ray Goff. I think if Billy Ray Goff takes you down, yeah, you can pop up against him, but not up against Sam Patterson. I think Sam Patterson, if he gets him down, likely takes the neck and wraps up a sub. I'm going Sam Patterson as a minus 200 favorite to win this one. Round 2 sub. I think he gets it done pretty easy. Moving on up the card. William Gomez, the GOAT, takes on Robert Uchala. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I'm going William Gomez by decision very easily. I don't think this guy's got a shot. I don't know who he is. I'm going to watch more tape. Maybe he's a dangerous guy. The odds are really close. But, dude, Gomez he never lost that fight to Hyder Emil. It's stupid. He should have lost to Brito, but to Hyder Emil, he didn't lose that fight. So, in my opinion, I think this is a very easy Gomez decision. Win. I would be very shocked if this guy gets a knockout over Gomez in France. I think Gomez is going to win this one. The judges love him too. He's a good striker as well, and he's got way more spatial control than Robert Ruchala, who you never know. He's got some power. I don't know. I got to do more tape study on him, but early pick, I'm going William Gomez. Moving on, Rinat, the Gladiator, Fakhretdinov takes on Andreas, the Nazi, Gustafsson. I'm going the Nazi, bro. I picked him basically the entirety of the last UFC 314 card, and he was the only fight I got wrong on 316, sorry. The only fight I got wrong on the prelims. Andreas Gustafsson, dude, he's a fucking monster, bro. He's a fucking monster. I should have picked him. I shouldn't have doubted him against that bum fucking stupid idiot Nig Chaos Williams. Joel to Luderbach beat him by decision, but Luderbach's a fucking roided monster. And he's shit. Fuck Luderbach. But, man, every single fighter I've seen from Rinat Fakhretdinov is just making him age like dog shit. He didn't win this Leal fight at all. He lost 30-27. Somehow got the judge's decision. Nicholas Dalby, he barely pulled it out of his ass, but then gets flatlined by Randy Brown O'Cole. Zalezu del Esquido Santos literally was retarded, could have finished him easily. Why did he go to the body? Or why did he go to the head after rocking his body? I don't get it. Kevin Lee, okay, it's Kevin Lee. Come on, Kevin. And then Brian Battle, he fucking beat the shit out of him. I'm going to be going Andreas Gustafsson as an underdog, dude. I think he's going to be way stronger than Rinat. I think he's going to hit harder than Rinat. I think he's going to walk forward, and I think he's going to make Rinat really tired. And I think if he does, Rinat's cooked, bro. I think if Rinat gets tired against Gustafsson, he's going to be in a bad spot. And I'm actually going to say Gustafsson wins this fight by 29-28 unanimous decision, where he batters Rinat Fakhretdinov, but Fakhretdinov has a monster of a chin and keeps taking the shots. I'm going Andreas Gustafsson to win this one, though, pretty easily. He's a beast, dude. I think Andreas Gustafsson wins this one. Technique is not there, but he goes full retard, and he's a machine. I think he goes in there, takes the shots of Rinat, stops his takedowns, and kind of out-muscles him and outstrikes him. Kind of pressure mogs him to a decision. Yeah, give me Andreas Gustafsson landing big elbows in the clinch as well. Moving on up the card, Marcin Tybura. He's taking on Ante Deliha. Deliha looks like shit. He beat Jorgen de fucking Castro and he got signed to the UFC. Valentin Moldavsky beat him, which is not a bad loss, but he beat Maurice Green by decision. I'm going Tybura pretty easily on Ante Deliha. I like Deliha. He's a pretty good fighter. I'm not trusting this guy to take out the plot armor merchant, the merchant of fucking merchants. This guy, you got a favorite heavyweight coming up? Get them away from my man, Marcin Tybura. I think Tybura is going to win this fight pretty easily. I think inside of 3 rounds. I'm going to say he wins by 3rd round ground and pound TKO on Ante Deliha. I know Deliha is not really one to get wrestle fucked. I just think the pressure of Tybura is going to win him this fight. I'm going to go round 3 TKO. Kind of batters Deliha really badly against the fence. I'll say from half guard he starts to batter him with elbows and punches on the ground. And I'm going to say he gets him out of there. Moving on up the card. Umar C takes on Brenderson Hiberio. This is a very close fight. I'm going Umar C by decision. I'm going to say he wins this one 30-27. I'm very worried he gets knocked out or subbed. Actually, not subbed, but very worried he gets knocked out. I think on the feet he's in trouble. Brenderson's shit, but he's got power. But man, getting flatlined by Ming Yang like that doesn't look good now. I'm going Umar Sy by sub or points. Likely around... No, I'm going to go with submission. Or a decision. I'm going to go 30-27, unanimous decision. Probably wins every round by taking him down. I think his cardio is going to look a bit improved from the Menafield fight. I think his striking is going to look not a bit improved, but his footwork's going to look a bit improved. And moving on up to the first fight on the main card, a fight that I'm very interested in. The Black Panther, Lucien Keita, takes on... He's the underdog? What the fuck? Takes on Patricio Pitbull. And this fight is going to be good. This fight is going to be very good. I was sure Keita would be the favorite. Sure he would be the favorite. I'm going to be going Keita, actually. I'm going to be going Keita by decision or by KO. I think he's going to win this one by round 2 knockout. I think it's going to be an overhand in the pocket, bro. Patricio got stung up by Dan Ige. I think this is a much more skilled Dan Ige. Keita is very, very underrated. Most of you guys probably don't know who he is. He's the Octagon double champion. His only loss is a fucking foot injury. Dude, he's really fucking good. He's high level as fuck. I'm going Lucien Keita, bro, by KO round 2. I think he wins this one. I'm very confident Belgium's going to have a superstar. I'm never really confident in these guys. But I think Lucien Keita, it's not about the athleticism or it's not about the technique with this guy. It's about the athleticism and the power and the IQ. He lands some nut shots and he sets them up so weirdly good. I'm going Lucien Keita to win this one. I'm going to say Pitbull's actually having a good round 2. Kind of landing some good shot. And I think he's going to get fucked up going for a naked leg kick. I'm going to think he gets bombed up with an overhand. And I think Lucien Keita is going to knock him out in the second round off of a naked leg kick. Fuck, my voice is gone. Moving on up the card. Fares Ziam takes on Kawe Fernandez. And this fight is actually very close. I'm going to be taking Fares Ziam by 29-28 split decision, though. I think this one's going to be very close. I think Kawe is going to rock him really early. But Fares showed me such improvements in that Davis fight. His strength, his physicality, his fucking striking, his fucking grappling, everything looks so improved. I just can't see Cowie closing that gap, and I'm taking Fares Ziam to win this one pretty easily, man. I think he wins this one. No, not easily. I think he's going to get hurt. I think he's going to get hurt really bad with the left hand. But I think he's going to come back, show that French heart. And I'm going to take Fares Ziam to win this fight, be a 29-28, actually grappling-based decision. Or I'm going to say he actually is forced to out-grapple Cowie Fernandez in the fight. Moving on up the card. Paul Craig takes on Modestas Bukauskas. Guys, I'm going to take Modestas Bukauskas to win this one by decision 30-27. I think he's just going to outstrike Paul Craig in all 3 rounds. I think Craig's going to keep pulling guard. Craig's going to keep failing takedowns. And yeah, man, I'm going Modestas Bukauskas. Fuck, it's getting hard to talk. Yeah, man, give me Bukauskas by decision. I think he wins this one. I don't think he won his last fight at all. I think Kutalaba beat him very easily. Couldn't believe he got the decision. I should have went perfect on that Canada card, man. If Aldo got the decision, if fucking what's his name got the decision, I would have fucking nailed it. But man, Modestas Bukauskas, I think he wins this one 30-27. Sucks. Come on, Paul Craig. Submate. I'm going Mason Jones, dude. I know Mason Jones and Balaji going at it. I've never been impressed with Balaji, as you guys know. Always flamed this guy in his career. He's shit. He barely beat Michael Aswell. I'm going Mason Jones to style on him to a decision. I think there's going to be a point where he gets wobbled and rocked. I'm going to say he comes back, though. Or not comes back. I'm going to say it actually happens after he's done winning. I think he's going to be winning about 3 rounds and then get clipped but win the fight. Fuck, it's getting hard to breathe. I'm going Mason Jones by 29-28 unanimous decision. Where I think people are going to be like, what the fuck? How was this round scored for Borralho? But man, moving on up the card. Oh, the heartbreak of the century. Come on, Benoit. You can do it. You can fucking do it. I believe in you. I'm going Mauricio Rufy by round 3 knockout. You know what? As the early pick, just to say I can say I picked him early. Fuck, I want to pick him to beat Rufy, bro. He actually has a bad style for Rufy. He's just taken a fuckload of damage in the last 2. I'm going to go Mauricio Rufy by decision. But I am so fucking confident that Benoit's going to win a round in this fight. And so confident Rufy is going to get his hype derailed after this fight. And I think I kind of want to pick him to win, dude. I'm going to be dead ass with you guys. I really want to pick Benoit Saint Denis to win the fight, actually. I can't do it, bro. The amount of damage he took in the last 3. I know the Prepelic fight he didn't really take damage, but I'll explain this later in a bigger breakdown. I might even pick Benoit Saint Denis. You never know. I'm the number 1 Benoit Saint Denis glazer on the planet. But we'll see. But moving on up the card. Nassourdine Imavov takes on Caio Borralho. And as an early pick, I'm going to pick Caio Borralho to win this one by decision. As an underdog, I know people are probably like, what the fuck? There's no way after this whole time you've been talking about how Nassourdine's probably going to beat him, you're picking Borralho. It's the nerds in Paris, dude. I'm falling for it again. I think Caio Borralho is going to win this one. He's had so many moments where he's unimpressive, but so has Nassourdine Imavov. This is an early predictions video. Obviously, all picks are subject to change. But as you guys know, I'm going Borralho, man. Here's the fucking... God, I sound like shit. Nassourdine Imavov and Caio Borralho. What a card. But here are the final... not the final. Here are my early picks and the roundup of my early picks. I'm going to be going Caio Borralho decision 48-47. Benoit Saint Denis is going to lose by 30. No, I'm going to say 29-28. Split. I'm going to say Mason Jones 29-28 unanimous. Modestus 30-27 unanimous. Fares Siam unanimous 30-27. Lucene Keita KO round 2. Umar Sy submission round 3. You know what? Decision. No, I'll go 30-27 decision. Marcin Tybura round 3 ground and pound TKO. Andreas Gustafsson decision. William Gomis decision. Sam Patterson round 2 submission. Brad Tavares by decision. And Sean O'Bannon by decision. Guys, these are the early picks. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys got any insights onto some of the picks you guys don't like. I'm down to see. And I'm down to actually make a Discord, guys, for the channel. Just to kind of... That's a thumbnail. Just to make some kind of last second bets with you guys that you guys can make. I trust you guys' intuition, and thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to be the video. Peace.